Hungary, a landlocked gem in the heart of Europe, known for its thermal baths and paprika-spiced cuisine, but beyond the cities lies a world of untamed beauty. Join us as we uncover the top natural wonders of Hungary, where legends echo through limestone caves and rivers carve stories into the land. Lake Balaton, the Hungarian Sea. Sailboats gliding across turquoise waters, families sunbathing on grassy shores. They call it the Hungarian Sea, and for good reason. Lake Balaton is Central Europe's largest freshwater lake, a shimmering escape for sunseekers and sailors alike. But beneath its calm surface lies volcanic history and a rhythm that defines summer in Hungary. Aggtelek Karst and Baradla Cave, the underground cathedral. Stalactites dripping in vast caverns, torchlit tours winding through tunnels. Step into the Earth's secret chambers. The Baradla Cave, part of the UNESCO-listed Aggtelek Karst, stretches over 25 kilometers, a labyrinth of echoing halls and crystal formations. It's a subterranean symphony millions of years in the making. The Hortobágy National Park, the Great Hungarian Plain. Endless grasslands, herds of gray cattle, herdsmen on horseback. Where the sky meets the earth, Hortobágy unfolds, Europe's largest natural grassland. Here, time slows. The Shikos, Hungary's legendary horsemen, still ride as their ancestors did, guardians of a landscape that whispers of freedom. The Book Mountains and National Park, the forested highlands, misty beech forests, limestone cliffs, hidden waterfalls. In the north, the Book Mountains rise like a green fortress, home to Hungary's deepest caves and oldest trees. This park is a haven for hikers, owls, and ancient secrets carved in stone. The Danube Bend, the river's embrace. The Danube curving around forested hills, medieval towns perched on cliffs. Just north of Budapest, the Danube performs a graceful pirouette. The Danube Bend is a painter's dream, where nature and history entwine. Castles crown the hills, and the river carries tales from centuries past. Tihany Peninsula, the lavender crown. Lavender fields in bloom, volcanic hills overlooking Lake Balaton. Jutting into Lake Balaton, the Tihany Peninsula is a volcanic relic turned floral paradise. In summer, the air is thick with lavender and legend. Beneath its abbey lie echoing caves, and above, the view stretches to forever. Rám Gorge, the wild staircase. Hikers climbing metal ladders beside waterfalls, moss-covered cliffs closing in. Rám Gorge is Hungary's wildest hike, a narrow canyon carved by water and time. Climb through waterfalls, duck beneath overhangs, and feel the pulse of the forest around you. It's an adventure etched in stone. Shimmering Valley, the Whispering Woods, a babbling brook winding through a forest, trout leaping in clear pools. In the heart of the book, Shimmering Valley is a fairy tale come to life. Waterfalls tumble through mossy glades, and wild deer roam freely. It's a place where nature speaks in whispers, and you'll want to listen. Balaton, the Wine Mountain. Basalt columns rising above vineyards, Lake Balaton shimmering below. Once a volcano, now a vineyard-covered giant, Balaton is where fire met flavor. Its basalt cliffs guard the lake, while its slopes produce Hungary's finest white wines. Here, every sunset tastes like summer. Aggtelek, the island maze of the Danube. Canoes drifting through quiet channels, herons taking flight from reed beds. Between the Danube's arms lies Aggtelek, a labyrinth of islands, wetlands, and wonder. It's Hungary's largest river delta, a sanctuary for birds, fish, and those who seek stillness in the flow. Zemplén Mountains, the northern wilderness. Rolling hills cloaked in autumn colors, medieval castles peeking through the mist. In Hungary's northeast, the Zemplén Mountains rise like a forgotten kingdom. Here, dense forests hide ancient fortresses, and wild boar roam beneath oak canopies. It's a land where history and wilderness walk side by side. Lake Heves, the thermal miracle. Steam rising from a lily-covered lake, bathers floating in warm, healing waters. Just west of Balaton lies Lake Heves, the world's largest biologically active thermal lake. Rich in minerals and legend, its warm waters have soothed weary souls for centuries. It's not just a bath, it's a baptism in nature's spa. Facsal Waterfall, Shimmering Valley, the veil of the forest. A cascading waterfall fanning out over mossy steppes, birdsong echoing through the trees. Like a bridal veil woven from mist, the Facsal waterfall tumbles gently through the Shimmering Valley. It's not the tallest, but perhaps the most poetic, where water dances and the forest listens. Shirak Castle and the Matra Mountains, the fortress above the fog. A ruined castle perched on a volcanic hill, clouds swirling below. High in the Matra Mountains, Shirak Castle stands watch over the valley. Built on volcanic rock, it offers views that stretch to forever and stories carved into every stone. Balaton, the hidden wetland. Marshes teeming with birds, wooden walkways winding through reeds. Southwest of Balaton lies its quieter cousin, Balaton, a bird watcher's paradise and a sanctuary for rare species. It's a world of whispers, wings, and watery wonder. Aggtelek Buda Hills, the white cliffs of Budapest. Chalky limestone cliffs glowing in the afternoon sun, city skyline in the distance. Tucked within the Buda Hills, Aggtelek is a natural balcony above the capital. Its white cliffs tell tales of ancient seas, and its views remind us that even cities have wild hearts. Gemen's Forest, the Danube's wild garden. Flooded forests, deer crossing shallow streams, eagles soaring overhead. Where the Danube meanders through southern Hungary, Gemen's Forest thrives. It's Hungary's only floodplain forest, a living mosaic of water, willows, and wildlife. Here, nature writes its own rules. Tengersem Lake, Hortobágy, the Emerald Crater, a turquoise lake nestled in a former mining pit, cliffs reflecting in still waters. Born from industry, reborn by nature, Tengersem Lake is a jewel of transformation. Once a mine, now a hidden oasis, its emerald waters shimmer with resilience and renewal. Selfold basalt columns, the stone organ. Towering hexagonal basalt columns rising from a forested hillside, birds circling above. In the Balaton uplands, nature carved a cathedral from stone, each pillar a note in a volcanic hymn. It's a place where geology becomes art. Lilleford Waterfall, the cascading jewel. A cascading waterfall tumbling beside a fairy tale castle, mist catching the morning light. Tucked beneath the Palace Hotel in Lilleford, this waterfall is Hungary's highest. But it's not just its height, it's the romance. Surrounded by caves, gardens, and legends, it's a cascade straight from a dream. Szamló Hill, the lone volcano. A solitary hill rising from the plains, vineyards wrapping its slopes. Szamló is a mountain of mystery, an extinct volcano turned wine haven. It's said that its wines bring fertility and fortune. Climb to its ruined castle, sip its volcanic vintage, and taste the fire of the earth. Lake Salidi, the mirror of the south. Calm waters reflecting cotton clouds, reeds swaying in the breeze. In Hungary's southern plains, Lake Salidi is a tranquil retreat. Its mineral-rich waters are said to heal, and its stillness soothes the soul. It's a mirror to the sky and to your thoughts. Visegrad Hills, the Royal Ridge. Forested peaks overlooking the Danube, ruins of a medieval citadel perched high. Once the seat of kings, the Visegrad Hills still command the river below. Hike through chestnut groves, climb to the citadel, and stand where monarchs once gazed across their realm. Pannonhalma. Pannonhalma Arch Abbey Hill, the sacred summit. A grand abbey atop a forested hill, vineyards stretching into the distance. More than a monastery, Pannonhalma is a spiritual beacon. Its hill has watched over Hungary for 1,000 years, where monks tend vines and time flows like prayer. Raba River, the meandering muse. A winding river through meadows and sleepy villages, kayakers drifting with the current. A river of rhythm, gentle, winding, poetic. It flows through western Hungary like a lullaby, inviting paddlers and poets to follow its meandering path. Lake Balaton, the southern escape. A long, winding lake with cyclists on forest trails and kayakers on calm waters. Near Kaposvár, Lake Balaton stretches like a ribbon through the countryside. It's a haven for outdoor lovers, where you can paddle, pedal, or simply pause and breathe. Thermal bath in Mezőkövesd, the healing waters. Steam rising from thermal pools, people relaxing under the stars. We end our journey where warmth meets wellness. Zori's thermal waters bubble up from deep within the earth, rich in minerals and legend. It's not just a bath, it's a return to balance. Hungary may be small in size, but its landscapes are vast in spirit. Many wonders, each a doorway to something timeless. Which one will you explore first? Let me know in the comments section below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us on our next adventure.